Hi guys, this is Mr. Clifford Anyazoba. I choose to call myself the insatiable millionaire. I'll be taking you on one of the most important trainings you're going to be needing if you're going to succeed in this business. So I welcome you to our business, and I'm so excited for you. Can't wait for you to be celebrated. Now, but in order for you to know your left from your right, to understand what you must know and what you must do, it is important that you get the best trainings possible. One of the mistakes people make when they start this business is they believe they already know it. They think they don't need training. They think they don't need guidance. You might be as smart as you are, might be a professional in your field, but when you come on to join our business, it is always very important that you pay attention and learn anything learnable. I like to tell people to, empty your cup. If your cup is filled up, nothing can enter there. So you need to be like an open glass of water, so that something can enter inside of you. So I'm going to share my screen and I'm going to pass you through a very important training that anybody who chooses to succeed must attend before success can start happening for them. All right. It is very important. It is very necessary. I'll try to be as fast as I can, but these are now most times we try to justify a lot of things. You need to take out your time and listen to this training from beginning to the end. Get every detail, do not miss anything. So I choose to call this beginners prospecting guide, just preparation 101, just to help you get the basics, All right. So a very big congratulations to each and every one of us who is in this meeting. Congrats, congrats, congrats. It is not easy. It is not easy for you to make up your mind, make a decision to be part of the business. I congratulate you and I'm so excited for you. It means that you are smart, you're rare, you're special, and that's why you were able to sign up in this business. So many of you, I don't know how you saw this, whether a video, whether you saw it through a Zoom presentation or physical. But I need to let you know that so many people like you saw it, either the same day you saw it, but they could not decide. So you making up your mind and deciding to be part of this, I really appreciate you, and I'm so super proud of you. You are a very smart person. And now that you're here, what we should be talking about is success. But unfortunately, I can't choose for you. But if I'm to choose, I want to choose success for you. So as you've made up your mind, money have left your pocket, you made that payment, what do you really want? Now, I need to guide you on what to expect. Now, I need you to understand that your success and your failure in our business is totally in your hands. So if you're going to succeed in this business, it's going to be you who will create the success. I'm not going to be the one to create it for you. Your upline, the person that showed you the business, is not the person that created the success for you. All right. If you also fail, nobody in our company would have been the one to create it. You created it. So it can either scare you or equip you to know that you have the power to change your life is right in your hands. So you're going to be the difference between people that succeed and people that fail. We are going to provide you with the roadmap, the system, the structure, and all the support you need to start succeeding and own your life. Now, before I move forward, before I go into the main training I have for you, I want to give you some things, like unwrap some certain things so that you understand. Anybody that starts to join our business always come with, there are three different mindsets of anybody that joins the business. The first mindset is, is category of people, but for me, is in the mind. You can either be a poser, an amateur, or a professional. And I choose to believe that it comes from the mind. It's about your state of mind or how you are seeing it, or which can change over time. Now, guess what? Posers are everywhere, and posers treat this opportunity as a lottery ticket. You're someone, if you have a poser's mindset, you're someone that as you're joining the business, you believe that once you make this payment, you begin to win, everything begin to happen for you, right? You have a lottery ticket. You think once you are paid, you begin to make 168,000 every single day. That is not so. Also, they hope to hit it big with as little effort as possible. They hope to hit it big with as little effort as possible. You just made a payment. They say you should take out your time to draft 15 names. You don't even want to do it. Come back on Monday. Come back on Saturday for a training before you start doing anything. You're not even interested at coming back. You don't even want to learn. But then you're hoping that once anything happens, once you are paid, money starts coming. We say, give us 15 names. Say, no, it's only 2 people that I know that I'm sure. You give us 2 names. With little effort, you want to, take over the whole Nigeria. No. Now, also, they don't show up for meetings or training. Invite them, come on Monday, come on Saturday, come on Thursday. They will never come. You never see them. I am praying that you don't become that person who you hear these things, but you still do them. Please and please, if you're invited for a training, it is for your own good. See, now I might understand some of you, the reason why you might not meet up or come or whatever, maybe you're busy or have other things that you're doing. But let me ask you, if you're a doctor, if you're a lawyer, you're a barrister, you're an engineer, whatever you are, did you not go through trainings to be a professional in that field? And how long did it take you to master your craft and know what you're doing? And please, can we verify now, how much is that thing paying you? That profession that you're now a professional there, right? Please, how much does it pay you every single month? So if you dedicated such a long period of time to learn and master your craft and become professional in that your field now, and is not the salary or the money you make every month is not giving you what you truly want, how about, don't you think that, don't you already know that something has to start changing? So trainings are important. So if you really want to get the best out of this business, trainings, both online or physical, is important. Take it seriously. Then finally, and this is where if you have failed doing other things, the next thing you enter blame mode, complain mode. Poor people complain, poor people blame, and poor people, find excuses. They have other people to blame for their misfortune, for their, they don't take charge of their life. They always point fingers. Now, finally, amateur. The amateurs, they hope to get lucky. You just believe that once you sign up one person, that person will make you rich eventually, right? They also focus on timing. Did I get in too early, too late? Were there too many people in the company? This business cannot saturate. It's a myth. Every day, people are turning 18. Every day, people are passing out from universities. Every day, people are being born. And people are also dying every day. Please, do not subscribe to that class at all. Let nobody tell you that you're late, you're early. No, it doesn't matter. Some of you think the company is too old. If it's too old, there is a problem. Or you say the company is too young. If it's too young, is a problem. For it's in the mind. Then another thing is positioning. Does other people have a better positioning than me? Do I have the right upline, better organization? I can tell you, I can beat my heart, my chest, and tell you that you belong to the best organization. But are there not people that are still failing in our organization? There are a lot of them. Do you want to be like them? It has nothing to do with who you're working with, your upline, your whatever. You have the power, like I said before, in your hands. And then another thing is shortcut. I've seen people that when they come in, they call Mr. Clifford, please come. They want to have one-on-one with you. They're asking you, please, what is that thing that if I do, what is the secret? Tell me. You know, I understand everything you are saying, but what is that thing? They believe there is something else. There is nothing else. Everything we are telling you, you know, you can't get everything overnight. That's why the trainings happens every other time to help you, enlighten you. But then this is where everybody must head to. This is where you must get to, becoming a professional. And as he says, a network marketing professional is an expert in the skills required to build a successful network marketing organization. That's all. So this is your goal, to become a professional. I don't care how you join mostly as a poser or as an amateur, but as you grow, you must learn and grow to become a professional. So the question is what? Are you an amateur or are you a professional? Which one are you? Which one are you? You need to understand the one you are. You need to know, right? So there are 7 skills anyone getting involved in our business must master. If you're getting involved in our business, you must master these 7 skills. Must. You can't run away from it. All right? So these are the 7 skills of our business. If you want to succeed, you must master these 7 skills. It is not you might. You must. It's a must. These 7 of them, not 1, not 2 of them, all of them, for you to become a professional. It's very little of a work to do. Remember when you sign up, when you got admission, in your first 1 year, in your first semester, how many courses did you engage in? How many courses did you do in your first semester? You do second semester. A lot of us now, this is not even enough to what you treat in these 7 skills is not even enough for what you go through in your first 1 year of being in school. It's very little. But then will you take out your time to master it and become a professional, grow to become a professional doing this? So there are 2 types of prospects, 2 kinds of prospects. They will have the warm market prospect, which are your friends, your family members, your acquaintances, people you know. And we also have the cold market, which are the strangers. So I want to show you different methods you can reach out to all these your prospects, whether it's cold market or warm market, right? There are different ways to approach them. We have questionnaire or flyer method. We have strangers list method. We have radio adverts. We have social media adverts like Facebook advert, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter ad, and all of that. We also have social media status like attraction market. You can post things on your Instagram. You can post things on your WhatsApp status, and people will comment. We also have home and office launch, and we also have traditional belly-to-belly method. Okay, so these are different methods you can prospect, and then we have the contact recommendation. In my training today, my focus is just going to be on contact recommendation. There are different methods to prospect or get people to join your business, but my focus today is going to be on recommendation, your contact recommendation. Now, why is it? It is the most duplicable system of our prospecting in the whole of C2 Energy. As you join our organization, this is the best method you can use to build your business, the best, because it can give you up to 50% turnout. It can give you 50% turnout ratio in attendance if you do it properly. And these are some of the few steps you need to follow while dealing with your contact. You need to follow these steps. All right, so now these are some of the steps, right? The first step, I want you to pay attention. This training is very, very important. Compile the list in a clearly numbered sheet, right? You do it in a clearly numbered sheet. There is name, there is number, there is location, and as you write the names and compile them. Now, let me see. As you write the names and compile them, you're going to duplicate it. You're going to have your own copy. Let me just get this, but I need to be showing you what I'm talking to you about, right? Now, it actually looks like this, right? This is the contact. Now, there is name is numbered 1 to 50. You have your name, you have your phone number, the location of the person, the status. Do they have money? Do they have authority? Or are they broke? Right? And there is a remark for someone that is calling the contact to be able to make a remark. Now, watch this. So if you can write so many of the numbers. It's numbered 1 to 50. You can write as much as 5 pages. Number it 1. Number it page 1, page 2, page 3, page 4. After finishing the whole compilation, go and photocopy it, duplicate it. Have your own copy. Give us our own copy. So that while the person you're applying the copy, so that while they're working with you, they will be able to tell, okay, you can be able to give feedback with each other, right? Pay attention. The next thing you must do is that you must segment the list. You must segment the list. What do I mean? Indicate those you have been in constant communication with and those you have not been in communication with for such a long time. And then for those people that you have not been communicating with, please, you need to warm them up, right? You send them a message, you start calling them on the phone, you just call them and check up on them, know how they are doing. It might shock you, some of them no longer have your number. They lost their phone, one thing led to another, they lost their details, they lost their phone, and you're calling them, you're going to be recommending them. Someone you have not had conversation with up to 6 months, 1 year. Because you join this business, you're going to just write their name and recommend them. No, it's not right. If you do it anyhow, you'll not get that result. People you're in communication with, there is that bond, they can feel it. So when you recommend them, they feel special that, wow, this is my very good friend recommended me to something. And then separate or categorize your list. You have a lot of contacts, depending on the category of people you have. There is people we call the HNI, the high network individuals. And there are people we call the LNI, the low network individuals. So HNIs are people that have a lot of money, that top people in the community, right? And then we have the normal people who maybe they might be broke, there are some of the lower citizens, right? Now, while writing the names, even in our sheet, we have it there. We have man formula there, right? This helps you to categorize the people you are going to be inviting. The first 50 names you are supposed to be giving us, we want it to be names of people that have money. So we want you to focus on M. You're going to do it according to this sequence, MAN. M stands for money. So everybody in your contact, as you're putting it down, who in your contact, as you're seeing, can afford the money when they see the opportunity. Write their name. So give us first 50 names of people you are sure that can afford the money, at least to pay for the lease package, even if it's $49.90 or $79.90 or more. Then before you go to people that have authority and influence, right? People of authority, your pastors, you have your governors, you have your social government officials, you have all these pastors and reverend fathers and whatever, government officials, right? Who have a lot of crowd they control. Before you now go to people that are broke, the people that are needy. They might be broke, yes, they did not kill anybody, they're just broke, right? But you're a businessman. I'm a businessman. When you join this business, our interest is in your first 1 week, bad as a bad, let it be that 2 people have signed up in your business. Bad as a bad, 1 week. So if you give us 15 names of everybody that are broke, no matter what we do, we cannot kill ourselves. We are not Jesus Christ. We cannot turn bread into, we cannot turn water into wine. So we cannot make them to have money automatically. Yes, they might still join 1 month gap, 1 month after, 3 months after. But to a businessman, money is not entering your pocket. Why not we start working with you, with people that have the money, so that immediately that week you start making money before you get to those people that are broke. Also, forward the list to the consultant who will be making the call for you. Forward the contact. Once you have done everything, arrange it, photocopy it, give them their own copy, hold your own copy. Always be in communication with them and mobilize them with enough airtime. When they say, it's going to cost me, it costs money to make this call. We have to use money to call them. We have to use money to send them SMS, and we have to call them again to remind them about the appointment on the day of the appointment. Some we send them message, they say they did not get it. We send it again. So any money you're giving any of our consultants to call this contact for you is not enough. They have to even be adding their own to help you make this calls, right? So help us to help you. Now note this, stay in close communication during the calling period with back and forth feedback to improve the result from your list. It's not when you just come and you write the names, you're done and you go. No. Yes, we are saying you should not be the one talking or convincing or reaching out to them, but it does not mean you are not going to be playing any role at all. There is a role for you to play, and once you understand that role and play it, your result will be off the roof, and that's the essence of the training. Next thing is that you will need to send them text message. Send text message to all the contacts. No WhatsApp message, no any other social media messaging, except people that are outside the country. Let's say you have a friend in Ghana, you have a friend in Dubai, or your friend who is in Nigeria, located to Cameroon or whatever other places. So before you send them that on WhatsApp, note this: do not send this message as a bulk message. No bulk messaging is allowed. Each message must be addressed to the recipient with his or her name spelled out in it. So if you are sending this message to me, it should be Dear Clifford or Hi Clifford, right? So I know you are addressing this message to me. If you send a bulk message, they can just assume it's just something you're broadcasting to everybody. So this is an example of a text message. You can screenshot it, type it out, and send it to your people after you have gotten this training, right? What do you need to do? Hello, Chike. This is the text you are going to send. You address, you edit, and put the name of the person. Hello, Chike. Hope you're great. There is an international organization I recommended you to. They show people how to generate capital using their system and support. Just let me know if they contact you. From Mr. Clifford. Anybody that gets this message will no longer be in doubt whether the message was meant for them or who is this person that sent it. My name is already signed at the end. So once they know me as Mr. Clifford, they can be able to, oh, my good, very good friend, Mr. Even if they lost my number, when they see the message address calling them by their name and have my own name, it clears the air already. All right. Now, things to note before sending the SMS. So hold on, don't rush it, don't rush it. Before you send a message, you need to understand some things first. First and foremost, you must have been trained on different ways to handle your prospect before texting them this, right? So before you send them this text, there are trainings, and that's the essence of the training, of course, to expect their feedback through text, WhatsApp, right, and phone calls. Once you send them this text, some of them will call, some of them will not call, yes. Some will text you, some of them will come on WhatsApp or even Facebook and start contacting you to be sure. Please, if anybody should call you on the phone, you must pick their calls when they call you. And when you pick, please don't beat around the bush. Go straight to the point. Confront them or confirm that they got your text message after the usual exchange. Maybe you call, you just say, how are you? How is everybody? The normal exchange of pleasantry and whatever. But once after that, some of them will even call you. They just want to know. They're doubting that you're the one. So they just call you, how far now is everything? They just ask after you, but you fail to ask them about the text message you send them. And in their mind, they concluded he's not the one. Maybe someone tried to use his phone. And he just conclude. When we now call the person, they say, no, I don't know the person. It's not for me. He already believes it's not you. Now, I want you to know this. Rather than ignoring your prospect's call and messages, only text a handful of prospects you can handle per time. If you're a very busy type, this is very important. Yes, we want you to do it as fast as possible. Want you to send, write first 15 names, send them this message today. Let's begin to call them in the next 2 days. We normally give them a time frame of 1 to 2, 3 days before we start calling, so that they will have back and forth communication with you. Some are busy. By the time you send text to them, they saw it, but they could not respond. Right? Some of them are busy that day, but the next day they'll give you a feedback. So we want you to have that back and forth communication with them before we engage. So if sending text message to 50 people will cause you too many problems because of your busy schedule, please, if you have to send 10 today, send. If 10 is the one you can handle, send 10 alone. Tomorrow, send another 10. Let nobody rush you. Are you listening to me? Send it at, but some of you become lazy. You don't have anything doing, but you want to take it slowly. No, as fast as possible, as it's the hot. Right? It's your money we are talking about and how fast you want it. But then, if you're a busy type and sending 50 to 50 will make you to shut down when everybody is calling you at the same time because of your busy type, please take it bit by bit until you can complete it. It is okay for you to go by your pace until you finish texting everybody. Remember, it's one after the other, not a bulk texting. Addressing them by their name. Now, if you miss anyone's call by mistake, perhaps, ensure to call back immediately and ensure to reply back all the text and WhatsApp messages they sent you. If someone called you, you missed the call by mistake, please call them back. Don't just say, okay, I missed their call. No, call them back. If you don't call them back, it's useless giving us their name for us to call them and tell them about whatever. No, it's wrong. There's no need. You're going to be wasting the time because you're going to be providing money for us to call them. So that money you provided is going to be waste, calling them and disturbing them when you fail to call or pick their call. All right? When you fail to pick their call, you mess things up. Remember, you've just started a business. Never you forget that it is your responsibility and you need to take ownership of your business. This is a business. You've just started a business. Maybe it's not like your normal traditional business, but anything you do to make money and put money in your pocket, it is a business. And you've just started one now. So how do you want to get the best out of this business? Follow these instructions. Take 100% responsibility. You have the power in your hand to influence your own result, to make it faster. We're only going to be helping you build this business. So you must mobilize the person helping you to do the calling with enough airtime. Help us to help you. You can give us name and you don't give us airtime and you don't send messages. We are helpless. We can't do anything. So when you have sent SMS and you have done your own part, you give us money to mobilize us and we start calling, then we can now help. Now, if a prospect sends you the message, now, watch this. Some of you, once you text, some will not call, but some will call. So anybody that call you, please pick up their phone. And when you pick up the phone, you're like, hello, John. Did you see? You can, if the person is asking after you, answer them. I've already mentioned this. Answer them very, just, do that presently, change compliment. But then, never you forget. Just ask that person, how far, John, or how far, the name of the person. Did you get my message? Ask them. Don't just pick a call and after the whole thing, the conversation was not about the text message and you're okay with it, you call the call. You're wrong. They will not tell you, yes, so that is why I was even calling you. What is it all about? This is where some of you, once you get this kind of question, you switch off. You don't even know what to say. Before I go on, there are things you must never say. There are things that will never come out of your mouth. Why? For your own result. Follow what I'm saying to you right now. Make sure as you call people or as they call you and they're asking you questions, make sure you don't mention network marketing to them. Make sure you don't mention product. If they ask about money, no. Do not say seminar. We are not organizing a seminar for them. Don't say they will attend the seminar. No. Don't use the word seminar. It will backfire. It's a weak word in our business. Don't use it. Don't use network marketing. Don't tell them their product is involved, money is involved. No. So when they ask you, what is it all about? You can screenshot this and write it out. So for some that are even asking you on WhatsApp or text, you can copy this and text them, right? Tell them, okay, it's a non-governmental initiative that shows selected people a system to help them generate cash flow for their business or project through their 24 weeks business assistance program or mentorship, but it's very difficult to secure the opportunity. I connected to one of their superiors for the offer, who happened to be a childhood friend, and he asked me to recommend a credible person I know. So I gave them your number. Please, in case you're selected and they call you, let me know. Okay? That's all. If you do this, your job is done. Now, in case they have any further question, right? Just tell them that you can send them their website for them to get all the information they require. I'm telling you what you will do, and you not be too engaged. Some of you, if you make a mistake of answering one question, they'll ask you the next one, you answer. They ask you the next one, you answer. Before you know it, you have done presentation for them, which was the essence of telling you not to do the talking and convincing. Because why? You're not good enough, you're not a professional, you're not been trained. And you cannot do it as good as a professional would do it in our company on your behalf, right? So know this. Don't send them the website until they remind you or confront you again. You just told them that so that, because some just want to ask for the sake of asking, not that they really wanted to know. So when you say, just tell them that you can send them their company website to get all the information they require. You know, you're trying to remove yourself from those questions from the show. The show is for us and them, not with you. They are just tapping, we are just tapping into the relationship you have with them so that we can give them what we have for them. All right. So this is the website. If they demand for it again, confront you or shut you up for it again, then you now send it to them. I hope that is okay. Now let's move forward before we round up. If they call you after a few days, that they haven't been contacted, all you need to do, like someone called you, guy, these people have not called me. What is going on? I thought, up till now, are you serious? You have not been contacted? Wow. Well, maybe you are not among the people they selected, though. Anyway, just forget about it. Just forget about it, Sha. You're acting like maybe they were not among those selected. It's okay. Don't some of you, you're hungry, like, you know, when someone says they have not called you, you don't pick your phone. Because you know the person that is calling them, you don't tell them, hold on, I'm going to call them now, they will call you. No, if you do that, they are not supposed to know you are in communication with the person that is making the call. Right? So tell them, I don't know, well, maybe you're not among those that we are selected. But anyway, maybe forget about it. But just in case they contact you again, still let me know. Just in case they contact you, let me know. Now, know this. Because you know you're already working with us to help you contact these people, you now come privately, meet us and say, this person, that's my number one list, number 23, Nwachukwu John, please, can you help me? The person said they have not been contacted. How far, what happened? They say, okay. The person will not tell you, like, okay, maybe when I called him, the number was switched off for my record, number was switched off there. Now, you now let the person call him to, okay, please, can you call him back? He's already demanding that. He's saying that he has not been called. You see, while we work hand in hand, we can get a lot of results for you. And that's why you need to be communicating with the person calling your list. Anything someone says, get back to them, tell them about it. If they call you back that they have been contacted, Well, all you need to do is respond. Really? Wow, congratulations to you. Ha. So what did they tell you? They would begin to allow them to say whatever they said. Okay. After the whole thing, ask them, please. When so you even ask them. So when do you have the meeting with them? When do you have appointment with them? Let them say it. So if you're someone that already serious enough to know the timetable we have, when they can meet that, when we have meetings for them, you know by asking them. So when are you meeting with them? When they tell you the time and the date, you will now know that they are sure. Okay, they got the time. So I heard they don't entertain lateness. So just make sure that you are there on time so that you are not disqualified. These are things that if you do, your results can be better and better. Let me know how it goes after you meet with them. If you follow these instructions and you know the mindset and you understand how to handle them, your result is going to be wonderful. Now, I'm going to give you final notes about contact recommendation. But before I go into that, I can, you can be seeing the screen and be screenshotting and be, pausing the video to understand, to assimilate, to go back and forth. But for me, you can screenshot and send them something or read something that you wrote down. But for me, mostly, I prefer people to understand the mindset, understand what you need to know and what you need to do. So for me, when I send this text, you already know. The main thing I need you to understand now is this. This company is here for you, right? We are here for you. You are the reason why we are doing what we are doing, so that you can make money, so we can help you. You do not have to go and engage in convincing or talking to anybody by yourself. We are going to be working with you to help you. But then there is still a role you need to play, right? All you need to do now is to understand your own role. Once you understand your role, your job is done. And that's the essence of this training. Now, when you give us the names and you are segmented there and you have done everything I said, and you send them text, from sending them text, expect calls. When they call, don't miss it. Don't avoid it. Don't run away from it. Pick that call. Respond with boldness. Alpha guy, how are you doing now? You have a conversation, they ask you. If they did not mention it by themselves, ask them, I hope you got my text message. They say, yes, so that's one of the reasons I even called. What is that all about? What I want you to understand is the mindset. Tell them, I don't really know all the details. I don't have the details. I met with a friend of mine. Pay attention. I met with a friend of mine that works with that company. They said the company is new in Anambra State, in Enugu State, in Abuja. Use your location or the location of that person. They say the company is new in that location and they are looking for smart and credible people they can work with and expand their business operation. Someone I trust, someone that is trustworthy. And we have gone a long way now. I know you to be a trustworthy person and you are a very smart person. So he requested that I sent him a number and name of that person. Don't make it look like you're giving a lot of names. Just personalize it. I met with my friend and the company is new. I don't really know much about it. They are new in Anambra. They are new in this place. He want me to recommend someone I trust, someone that is trustworthy, someone that is smart, and I know you to be one of them. And I just gave him your name and number. Please, just in case, he said they are going to go through a selection process. Just in case you happen to be among those they select, they will contact you and give you all the details you need. Please, in case they contact you, please let me know. If you understand the mindset, you might use your own words, but the main thing is that don't avoid the things I say you should avoid. Don't say seminar. Don't give them assurance they will call them. Don't tell them that product is involved, money is involved. No. Even when someone asks you, is there money involved? No, I don't know. They are just looking for partnership, and when you go, they will give you all the details. So your job is to be pointing back to us, pointing to us. Don't take the shape of us doing the work. Now, finally, the final notes about contact recommendation. Pay attention. All right? Pay attention now. The number one reason you will fail in prospecting when using contact recommendation is because you didn't pay rapt attention to this training. As a result, you are bound to experience between 90 to 100% failure just because you did not pay attention to this training. If you're going to be using contact recommendation and you don't watch this training and understand it over and over again so that you don't make any mistake, you're going to be making mistake and you will be failing. It's not going to be easy, right? Now, every contact list that is booked must be properly documented. So if you write list 50, 100, 200, 500, after calling them, don't throw them away, don't tear it, don't scatter it, keep it safe. It can be revisited after 90 days. Maybe those people who are not in the right state of mind, but calling them after 90 days, they're open-minded, things, situation, they are changed. Or that same list that people did not attend, people did not sign up, you can still use them and invite them for your home meeting, your home lunch. Do not throw away contact list after working with them. Then the next thing is, the more the connector, that's you, the more you that is writing their names, or the more you who recommended them is involved in the invitation process. Yes, you are going to be the one calling them when you write their name and recommend them. But the more you are involved in that process, the higher the show up ratio in the attendance. So if you want more of your own people to attend, please be involved. Be in communication with that person calling your list. Don't just leave the list to them and abandon everything and go your way. No, be in constant communication. The best thing that I know that works is this. If you know when they will call the list, please ask them when they want to call it. Be in the office with them as they are calling it. But for some of you that say, I'm busy, I'm whatever, it's fine. If you say you're busy, but be in communication. You can be, if calling is going to cost you a lot, be in WhatsApp communication. It doesn't cost you much. And then, if the connector is available during the business exposure, the more increase in the percentage of sign up from the contact recommendation. What does this mean? It means that if we help you invite people, of course, yes, but if we invite them on your behalf and you also happen to be available during any of those meetings, if you're also available, then you can get more people to sign up. Why? What does that mean? Because when you're there live during the presentation, they are seeing you. There are people that when they come, they love everything. They want to sign up, but in their mind, they're not sure if truly they want to confirm from you again. They want to go home and first, have a conversation with you and find out, tell you what they went for and how it went. But when they're seeing you there live, they already know there is no longer doubt about this thing. You are there. You're part of this already now. So, and some of them might even pay out of your relationship, your fear for not, like, they will feel bad that they did not pay after everything. I hope you got this. Now, if you follow strictly every detail given in this training, you are bound to create 50% result from your list. Meaning that if you have 50 people, you submitted their names, and you do everything very well as directed, you can have over 25 of them responding positively. Someone is saying, are you just saying 50? Yes, there is number game. Not everybody invited is going to be interested. Not everybody invited will attend. But we are trying to, all the essence of this training is to increase that number of people that will be interested, people that out of your mistakes, if you correct these things, the result can be high. So result from your list is hugely dependent on your relationship with people. Result from your list is hugely dependent on your relationship with people. But remember that your contact is just a way of kickstarting you in our business, but won't be the guarantee for your long-term success in our business. As you're coming on board, yes, this is everything. Don't joke with this. This is your all and all. But in reality, it doesn't mean that with or without them that you cannot build the business. But why mess with this? This is given to you freely. And if you're going to start talking to people you don't know, the cold market out there, it will cost you energy, it will cost you money to acquire numbers and meet people. It's extra work. But as I'm talking to you, you're not spending anything. It's not costing you anything. These things are already in your phone. The names are already in your phone. These are people you already have a relationship with. And we're going to be tapping into that relationship to build a business for you. So don't joke with it. Over time, the person that developed the best prospecting skill wins the game. The person that developed the best prospecting skill. This is a skill. Is learnable. The same way you learn how to paint, you learn how to fix a bulb, wire electricity, fix anything. That is how you learn it. The same thing, you can learn this same thing and be a guru at it. And also remember, you must emotionally detach yourself from the result. You must emotionally detach yourself from the result or the outcome of the activities you're engaging in. And finally, it is a numbers game. It is a numbers game. He with the biggest list wins the game. Anybody that gave us the bigger list, that talk to more people, that have more of his people invited, we win the game. So when we say give us names, if you open your phone, I'm telling you, the numbers in your phone will shock you. For some of you, the reason why you're delaying writing their name is that you're trying to make up the names from your head. You want to start providing the name from your head. No. Use the method, use the phone, use the guidance, use the training. You are expected to develop a name list of at least 2,000 people in a diary. And gradually, we start working with them, sharing the opportunity with them, starting from your first 50 closest friends and family members, remember, that have money. So we are going to start with working with you from the first 50, the second 50, but then you need to make a list of over 2,000 people. Yes, you heard me right. You're asking where you get the number. In your phone. In your phone. They are in your phone. And as I'm talking to you right now, I need you to start taking action. Start developing the names. Get this from our office, start writing the names. The person that provided the most names is the person that will win. The person that have more people for us to talk to is the person that will win. It's about who joins the business that will make you the money. So now is the time for what? Action, action, action. Go back to the training, listen, pause it, get every details you need from this training, and go out and build success for yourself. Inaction breeds doubt and fear. Some of you will fail even before you take any action because you're already thinking, what if you have so many what if in your life, for Christ's sake? All you need to do is write down their name, send them the text message, let us call them. Let them say no. Our job is to collect decisions from people. Let us say, we call them, they say, I'm not interested. Good and fine. It's not even that's not the end. They can still join the business 2 months from now. Inaction breeds doubt and fear. Action breeds confidence and courage. If you want to conquer fear, do not sit home and think about it. Go out and get busy. Go out and get busy. That's from Dale Carnegie, one of the top authors in America, right? Now I'm going to end it here. You have everything in your hands. Get ready for massive success. It's all yours. Congratulations to you ahead of time. I can't wait for you to be celebrated. I can't wait for you to be celebrated. Welcome to the family. I'm so proud of you. Start taking action right now. Now, when the results start happening, I'm telling you, you're going to love it. But guess what? You have to start doing the work now. All right? Bye. See you next.